black trucks roaming around your cities and pointing guns at your policemen and and smuggling weapons into your country, and organizations such as Blackwater are considered mercenary organizations even by American hawks. I mean, you have even your so-called Fox News experts who believe that Blackwater is a mercenary organization. So if you're trying to get them out of your country, you're doing a good job. You're not being any conspiracy theorist or anything. But at the same time, who allowed them? Your own people. Who allowed them inside? So both are right to an extent, but I think there should be no defeatism. I mean, that's the last thing we need. You have to be delusional when the reality is not very good. Be arrogant, be delusional, but and have confidence in yourself. There were societies that were far more primitive and bogged down than we are right now, but they got up and they're pretty good today. I mean, look at China or some Arab states or Turkey or even modern day Russia under Putin. So, I think you have to have a lot of faith in yourself and the confidence to face facts. If it's us to blame for the current government that is in power, then that's fine. We take the blame. We should. I mean, we shouldn't blame everything that's on. I get infuriated when I hear people talking about the deal between Musharraf and Zardari and Bibi. You see, at the end of the day, it was your own people who went out there and voted. You see, they were not all CIA or RAW agents. It's hard for me to believe that everything that is happening today is because of the deal that was signed between Musharraf or Bibi or something. So you see, what is actually happening on the ground has to be seen. But at the same time, certainly the U.S. under Bush has done things that, and even under Obama to an extent, has done things that cannot be ignored. Now, you're not anti-American. You're not speaking against the American people, but you're pointing out at something that was wrong. I mean, America is a great country. I've always believed that. They've generally treated their citizens very well. They gave the world Hollywood, rock and roll, McDonald's, Burger King. Imagine the world without it.
But that's not everything, is it?
That's not everything. That's the good side to America. I believe that when you leave Americans alone from that control their politics and their wars and everything, they produce a lot of good things.
Yeah, I think. But see, I have nothing against American people. I have really good American friends. Lekin I think the good thing America has given us, obviously, agar you take away the politicians the good thing is their civic sense. मतलब अगर आपने कोई अच्छाई निकालनी है या अपनानी है American से, तो it has to be their civic sense. जो कि I have not seen it in any other country. I don't know if I don't know, like Hollywood is good. I mean, who doesn't like a good movie? But if you want to see like a main thing that they've given, it would definitely be their civic sense.
And how do you define civic sense?
Have you ever been to the States?
No.
Okay.
I'm planning to. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, you should. Because I've never seen anyone follow the rules as well as they do in the US. I guess Canada भी उसके अंदर ही आ जाता है because it's North America. लेकिन they have the best. मेरा कहना ये होता है कि वो हमसे भी ज़्यादा मुसलमान हैं because they're doing everything that we should be doing. They have an amazing security system in place. 911 call करें 5 minute में you're gonna have someone at your door, even if it's to take a splinter out of your finger. Go out onto the street. Everything is so organized. They have a system. They have facilities for disabled people. They have facilities for expectant mothers. मतलब उनका system है और वो चला रहे हैं. I mean, it's not like.
I think the Canadian health system is better than the American.
Oh, it's better, but I'm talking about. I'm clumping it all in one.
Yeah, you see, the civic sense argument is a very it's a highly debated one because you have a feeling of civic sense, of great civic sense in the United States, yet at the same time you have the greatest number of crimes happening in the country. So you see, it's not. I think what makes America great are the people at the end of the day. I think the people who who pay their taxes, who earn
Uh-huh.
an honest living, and that's the same way it is in Pakistan. I think we should learn from each other. Americans have great weaknesses. Pakistanis too. I mean, there are a great deal of Americans who continue to support the Afghanistan war, which in my view is not winnable
Legitimate.
anymore.
Yeah.
So legitimate. Well, you see, if your target was Al Qaeda, then it's fine. If you but the Afghan Taliban, now a lot of people will see me as an apologist. I'm no friend of Mullah Omar or anything, but the Afghan Taliban had nothing to do with 9/11. I mean, there is no proof of it.
They linked it somehow.
And now your own David Miliband and a lot of people in the American establishment are talking about bringing the Afghan Taliban into the future setup of Afghanistan. So my question is, if you had to bring them back, why invade a country and cause so much havoc around the region? You see, the civic sense argument is a good one, and I think these things are what America is what makes America great. I think the 9/11, the healthcare system, which Obama is messing up right now.
Yeah.
But I think those things are something we need to learn from. We have great people like Abdul Sattar Idi, but I think those things should better be provided by the state. And we continue to pay our taxes, but around 500 billion at least continues to go into people's pockets.
Pockets, yeah.
So
लेकिन the thing is कि अभी है अब्दुल सत्तार ईदी, अब जाके किसी ने उनके बारे में डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाने का इरादा किया और सोचा they're collecting funds, they need their last few $1,000s. हम लोग अपने जो मतलब इस तरह के फिगर्स होते हैं, हीरोज आई कॉल देम, हम उन लोगों को इतनी कवरेज खुद ही नहीं देते. आई मीन, नो, हाउ मेनी times have you seen us appreciating ourselves? Americans का ये है कि जब उन्होंने छोटी सी भी कोई अच्छाई की है, they're gonna sell it to the world, and that's why we get a better image of them. But I don't think that कि हमारे यहाँ भी कोई कमी है. If we want to.
I think that's the basic problem. I think we need, and that's where commercialism comes in. Quite honestly, we need the ability to sell ourselves. If you look around the world, you'll see that nations like Israel, America, India, they're not in the meat because of what's happening over there, but because they know how to sell themselves. They have this diplomatic strength. They have the ability to tell the world who they are. Now, whether that's the truth or not is something that could be debated upon. But I think at the end of the day, you need the ability to be diplomatic. You need to be able to go out to the world and tell them who you are. But it's sad that we have not.
हमने कभी किया नहीं है. Never in the history of Pakistan.
Never in the history of Pakistan.
Maybe in Bhutto's era.
I think there were lots of good things about Bhutto. I think I think certainly General Zia has to be appreciated for fighting the Soviets. I never take that credit away from him, even though he's much despised now. But same time, I think we need a good diplomatic setup. We need a strong foreign policy. I'm actually in favor of expanding our relations even with countries that we don't like. I'm not not in the sense of going down to them, but
Yeah.
some way to